I was tempted to suggest the Focus. Yeah, that was my fear, Builder's Mark. And that's precisely why I suggested the Mini to start with. Because you need to do a little bit of maintenance on it, but for the most part, it's good to go out of the box. There's that graphics glitch again. I wonder if it's just crossed the 225. I wonder if it's overheating. It's a lot of greebling on that one. Just make sure we haven't missed anything. Yep, we're good there. Wow. Wow. A lot of these 3x1 tiles all across the bottom here.
Wow.
Like I could suggest an Ender 3 because there's if for no other reason than there is an absolute wealth of information that he can draw from for bits and pieces.
I would like to see the baby.
That one again. However, if he gets a dud one, they are an absolute pain in the ass to try and sort out. Are we boycotting Creality because of the
Water, drink water, drink water, drink
their Creality Cloud thing? Yeah. Thank you for that hydrate as well, Miss Naughty. Oh, I'm not sure if you saw before, Naughty. Where did I put them? There. But it's still kind of a work in progress. But there's your your 3-month subscriber tag. We're going to just reduce the depth of this slightly, so the white's going to stand out a bit better. But that's going to hang up onto the wall behind me. Well, it's beside me at the moment, but it will be behind me when we move the desks around. Excellent. And there's hefts as well. We'll make them look a little bit gooder to sit a bit flusher, so it'll look more like the one over here that you can't see because the camera's not pointing that way. Thank you for that hydration. Yeah. Sunlow S8s. The S8's not the Delta, is it? I like Deltas. They're great, but do we want to? No, it's not a Delta. Okay. So, yeah, that's the thing. Everyone that's got the Chinese printers has really had to modify something on them to get them working optimally. Like even my Ender 3 behind me, it took me ages to get it working right. Darcy's hungry. Okay, Catosaurus, we will wrap this up shortly. We'll give the cats some more food. Yeah, so the Ender 3 I was having constant battles with until I put it was the filament and leveling that I could never get that bed to sit right until I put the Gyres firmware and CR Touch, which is their BL Touch clone, the Creality BL Touch clone, onto the machine. Once those two were sorted out, then it went pretty well. But that was months and months of tinkering around until we got to the point where it was reliable. And now, something else has cropped up on it the last time I printed that's making me think either the extruder arm has cracked or something else is starting to go on it. But that's an investigation for a time when I need to use it. Until that point, I'm just using the Prusa because it works. some of these. There's a lot of big paneling in this, which is good. The end is okay. It's for what I need it for what I use it for, it's fine. It could be better, but it's okay. That, and then 2 grey 1x4s, which I should have fanned out to here we go. Dual gear, aluminium extractor drive kit, yellow HE spring kit, ulti stick, and Capricorn. So I've got. Something's going on there. Excuse me 1 second. It sounds like Darcy has got himself in and into a box somewhere and trapped himself. We will just be 1 sec. Sorry about that one. We'll go back to here. Thank you for that, Chili Brie. Sorry about that. So we had a box in the hallway with some little bit of storage stuff in it. Somehow Darcy has managed to jump up and get into that box, and then be slightly confused about what to do once he was in there. Because cat. Ooh. Okay. I just heard a cry if you can't get out. So he got back in there. Catosaurus is sorting him out though. Maybe I should have got up. Yeah, so on the Ender, I also did that yellow spring modification just to try to reinforce the bed a bit. It kind of worked for a little while. I've got decent Capricorn tubing to replace the tube by. I just haven't bothered to do that yet because it's kind of been working alright. If the extruder arm has cracked, I'm definitely going to... I've got a spare extruder arm here that I can use, so I'm going to replace that. At that point, I'll put in the new valves, the connectors for the tubing, and then put the Capricorn tubing in as well. And then have to redial everything in because the E-steps will probably change with the increased flow and lack of resistance. Fun stuff. Next, tuning Prusa slicer for speed and retraction. 2 cents machine, which is prototype printing. Nice. That sounds really good. Builder's mark. The only difficulty there is I don't know whether Prophet would have the patience to sit through all of that to get it to the quality printing level. He just wants to have a tool that he can fire up and print, full stop. So I don't know. I think he's either just going to have to accept waiting for the Prusa or work on a machine that he's probably going to get frustrated at and will take time to dial in. Don't know what else to say there. Yeah. That's why I suggested the Prusa to begin with. This one goes into... Wait. Hang on. That's not right. That's not right at all. Or is it? No. No, it is not. So what part is that? We'll do this other part first then. 2 of these, I think. Yep, 1 and 2, and then a 2x1 light grey in the middle, if we can find it. There it is. And then a 2x2 black. So we've got 2 of these here. Then I need to work out what the hell that piece is, because right now I don't know. It's not those. See, I thought it was one of these, but it's the inverse of that. There we go. Here we go. It's these ones, like the burgundy or brown. I don't know. I don't know what colour that is, but that's the piece that we're doing here. This has got a nice bit of strength in it now. It was feeling very flimsy for a while there. And 1x3 locks those in. Okay, more of these disc parts. Which are these ones? To go there and there. Phoenix Brixel Stitch. Hello.
No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
And then these 2, which go here. All right. Paid almost 4K for my G-Max X2 Plus at the time. G-Crate test the printers for 100 hours. Sent to customers. Just like the largest seller, Prusa. Yeah. I mean, that is why I suggested it, Zach, but we'll see. I'm just going to go back to him and say, wait for it. If you can't wait for it, these are the other options, but this is what you're going to have to deal with.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Hey, Andy's Lego. No spoilers, please. I am well and truly a long, long way behind on that. Boom. I think I'm only up to episode 3, so yeah, I have a ways to go. Catasaurus and I were having a play around earlier, seeing if there was any way we could start watching NZ Lego Masters, but nope. We're trying VPNs and different connection methods. But you guys have got that locked down tight. If you want to, yeah, Mark, the build volume on the Mini would be fine for what he's trying to do. But, yeah, he doesn't want to wait. And I suspect suggesting something like the Mark III S Plus wouldn't go down too well because of the price. Which means all of the other quality options around that price point are going to be the same. Which is fair enough when someone's not done 3D printing before. You don't know whether you're going to go into the hobby hardcore or not. You just wouldn't expect them to drop a cool however much it is in US dollars. 2 of these. Given what he's doing, meh, Given what he's trying to print, I wonder if he might even be... I wonder if resin might be a good option for him. Don't know. I will chat options. He's still going to have similar issues with resin. It's a higher cost of printing, and then you've got all the cleanup to do with it as well. Heck, if he was local, I would give him a resin printer. Just let him play with it that way. Love it when you have a step that involves a piece you literally can't see. Oh, there we are. There we are. I think it's transread. Yeah, you're right there, Catasaurus. We have got the wash and cure station, which should help. But since we've got the wash and cure station, we haven't used the resin printer. Because the reason we got the resin printer kind of stopped not long after we got the resin printer. Thanks, lockdown. There we go. So this step was to put two of the little transred round plates in there, or dots as you might want to call them. But I couldn't see them on the graphic very clearly, which was not helpful. Do we have that brick here? No. Where is that brick? It's a 2, 4, 1 by 6. There it is. It's hiding in plain sight from me. Let's pop that out of the way here. Oh, we're going a bit late here. Need to start winding up very soon. Yeah, it's been a while since I've just built, so I'm enjoying just rambling away and building. But I do have some things to do around the house, so I'm not too far off wrapping up. Brand new Anycubic Mono X in the office, just haven't had time to work with it. Yeah, we've got a the first 3D printer we got was an Anycubic Photon. It's good. The print qualities, even from that, especially for the time, was fantastic. So at the time, it was only a couple of years ago. And I know they've gone ahead in leaps and bounds since then. But yeah, futzing around with the resin once you're done, and cleaning up and curing and blah 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 blah. Nope. Just mildly annoying. Alright, so it's another 1 by 6 and more of these. 4 and a 2. And then this on the top. And one of these, and then one of these. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we have got here two. Basically, this is how they're built, but we put them together that way with nothing connecting them here. And then we connect them on the sides with two of the, just one of these to start with. I won't do it on this side. Look at this. This is chaos. This is Lego anarchy right here. What are they doing? They're making us Lego criminals in our own builds. I'm hopeful, Catasaurus, that with this one, we're going to have things to lock it into place, just because of the size of everything. But we'll see how we go. Thought I put that part that's up here. So turn this one around. Trust me, I want this thing finished a lot. It has fun elements to the build, but overall I'm not really enjoying the build. I'm enduring it. And that's not what you want out of a Lego set. Supposedly not illegal, but it feels weird, Zach. I've never seen a kit do this before. I've seen plenty of mocks do it. I've done stuff like that when I was a kid, just mucking around with Lego. But I've never seen it in an official build before. Okay, what are we doing here? Why is this simple 1x1 square so hard to find? Is it because the 1x1s have been confiscated because of illegal build techniques? Look, if I can't find this in here, it means generally one of two things.
The best place to be is here.
Hey, Abide, thank you so much for the follow. Good to see you. I don't need a 1x1. I've already put this claw piece in. That's why I can't find a 1x1. I was looking for something that I didn't need, and because I don't need it, it's not there. Sigh. Alright, that is there, and then the 1x6 tile and an ingot, or whatever we want to call it, and the illegal build part. Wait, does that go? Hang on. What have we done here? Have I put this on the wrong side? I believe that I have. We take the illegal parts off. I know it's not illegal. I'm just calling it illegal because it's fun. Fun-loving criminals. They're a fun band. I wonder what happened to them. Still doing the corporate circuit, singing Scooby Snacks. Right, Phoenix? It feels wrong. Especially since this is so flimsy without something connecting the other end. just leave it sitting in one spot for a few minutes and it'll just collapse in a heap. And now it's a 1x4, which was there, and another one. Yeah, Catasaurus asked me to help with a couple of parts on that Vespa build, and it's just, you look at whole assemblies of it the wrong way and they just fall off. Ay, what are they having me do here? Okay, it's going to look like a hedgehog when it's done. Pick up two pieces to save time, then spent 4 times as long trying to put them together. Daughter took new pup out, so I followed with the older dog. Daughter walked back in with pup and locked me and the older dog out. Oh no. Did she come back and answer the door properly, or was she just in a sleepwalky haze and headed off somewhere? It's like a Minecraft bee set in a lot of parts where the bees go there. There's no clutch to disassemble. Oh. Alright, so that's now locked in. That was being flimsy as well, because it could be, I'm guessing, to keep the bee comments going. I've never actually built any of the Minecraft Lego sets, possibly because I've never played Minecraft, so I look at it and go, that's a blocky looking thing, good for it. Had to ring the doorbell. Oh lordy, here we go again. I mean, I know what's going to get put in here, because we've got all of these bits in here, so they're going to get clipped in as a feature. But still, that one. Oh look, and there's the step with all the little bars in it just up ahead. Cool. So that goes kind of straight, I guess. Zach's son has... Ooh, we're playing a guessing game. What does little Lord Rutledge have? Has set a world freediving depth record. I'll start off the guesses there. That. I've had a cat effectively lock me out before. Alright. So that's more solid now, but it's still very loose in the middle. So hopefully something goes on there to keep it locked in. So now 2 of these. This is interesting. And then these. Alright, so that's what we're using these for. I get what they're doing, Phoenix, but yeah, when you've got something that is incredibly flimsy until it reaches a certain point, yeah, always leaves me mildly worried. So what I thought was going to happen has happened here, and we are now locking that in. Oh, that's all right. Do that down one. So, oh god, that's popped off the end. It's a good start. So this plate is going to keep it more stable. There we go. Now that clips up there. So it's fairly stable-ish, but still it's a bit When I went back home in 2009 to help Dad out when Mum was in hospital, Dad lost his keys. I had to climb back through my old bedroom window while he was removing spiders on the frame for me. Oh no, I remember that. And I was still here in Australia at the time, so that was even worse. All right, so this goes. How is this supposed to fit in? Hang on. What are you asking me to do? Right. So that sits in here, maybe? It's not attached to anything yet though, is it? No, it's just sitting in there. Or not sitting in there. Oh, chat. So this is where we're at for this plate here. It's fit in. It's sort of just, it's friction sitting there. There is no studs or anything locking that in place. But I'm pretty sure we're about to have something built that locks it in. Having said that, meh. There's a big ass spider once. I jimmied the window open and refused to go through, and Dad just paused to look at me and plucked it. I can see your dad doing that. Okay. We're well and truly into the crazy part of the build now. And then this. Okay, this is something. Come in, it was Bill and Clutch. Yeah. Yep, Phoenix. Dad's terrified of spiders. That's on the wrong side for starters. So put that on the right side now. Let me run this one through. Then we do another one of these weird.
I would like to see the baby.
The fluffy menace. So I'm pretty sure this is a part that's generally used on minifigs as a little backpack attachment. Could be wrong there. That's then through. And the yellow part slots on. I have smaller pins, no? No, this is it. Okay, and then tighten that down. So these go over to here. So these go. Alright, so they go through that hole. Alright, so these lock on this way. That's a thing that's happening. Okay. And then that goes down here. Sorry, I'm doing that off camera. That goes in there. These are now wobbling around everywhere. supposed to slide down like that? Who knows? Who knows? I think I know what that's for. Could be wrong. Alright, so we're gonna do this one sub-assembly, and we're gonna call it here, because this attaches onto the bit that we just built. It doesn't lock anything in yet, but this is weird. So this doesn't sit tight there. So these still flop around. They probably should sit tight, but they're not. And this allows this whole section to do this, which is fine. It just, for a Lego part, it feels really weird. Oh, congrats, Phoenix. They're going to be asking to borrow the car any day now. Two, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So Zach, did I miss the ending of your? You said before your son has. Was that your son has locked you out of the house before, or was there something else? What we did miss. I live with my brother's family kid. Ah, okay. So you're the cool Lego auntie. That's those two in, and that's locked in. Okay. And that goes in there. Oh. Okay. Or non-illegal yet kind of weird build elements here. We're actually putting a whole collection of 1x2s. Oh, Son's built those Minecraft sets. Right. Yeah, I think he was, while you were doing a build fairly recently, he was... Yeah, he was building some behind you, wasn't he? Sorry, I'm having a chat while getting really confused at what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so the 1x8 tile has locked in these 1x2s. Still mildly weird. And we have another L plate over here. Yes. And 2 down there, and lots of 3s over here. That's the wrong piece altogether. No. It's down here. We just wanted a standard 2x1 tape tile, not an ingot. appears to be the last of these, which I'll take as a win. Because it means we've actually used everything. Okay. Weird, complex, multi-shapes. I'm going to start screeching about non-Euclidean geometry. And one more wing. Is one of these ones? Yes, yes it is. Okay, thank you, Catosaurus. Yes, I've gone longer than I said I would. I do apologise for that. We're just going to finish this little sub-assembly, which we're a couple of steps off doing. And then we're going to attach it onto this door thing that we built, and we're going to call it a day right there. So that goes on there. And oh, they both go the same way. That's weird. So I did say that I was going to do that. Just a 2-hour stream tonight. So I have gone a little bit over that time. So I am sorry about that. But this is the last part that we're going to connect onto here, which goes on to here. And we're there. Oh, there's that door again. I'm fairly certain that this is going to be an access port to get to the speeders that are stored in the back of the AT-AT. I could be wrong on that though. Although I probably am wrong, because that wouldn't make a lot of sense given the shapes. So this is probably going to hang on the side here. Actually, that looks more like it, because there's no curve in it. Yep, that's going to just be a side panel. The door, yeah, the door works. The design of it means it actually supports itself upwards as well, which is, it is cool. It's just a weird build. I'm incorrect. Oh no. Okay. Where is it? I'll find out eventually. I just said it was going to be the side part. I literally just said that. I said, is it going to be the back? No, it'll be the forward. And where am I going to put this? The current idea is we're going to be rearranging some of the desks in here. So this desk is going to face that way. So you'll be looking that direction. And I'll put the AT-AT in the corner over there, which is where the name, where the working title of Baby for the AT-AT is coming from, because we will be putting Baby in the corner. But there's quite a bit of reorganizing to do here. And to be honest, I have got a lot of junk on the desk just over there to clear out. So once we do that, your door started to droop. You can get pills or see a doctor for an ointment. That could actually take care of that for you. See a drastic improvement. So I've heard. I don't need that myself. But it happens. It's fine. Yeah, I think that's what happened. All right, let's put this in here. We're going to leave this a little bit messy because we're mid-bag. It's true, Catosaurus. It is true. So yes, thank you for putting up with the slightly chiller stream at the moment. We're probably going to keep going with this on Wednesday. We're also going to keep the chill vibes a bit as well. My head's not really in doing Marty stuff at the moment, so it's best that he stay on holidays for a little while. And hopefully when we're back to normal, things will be good. It is, it's 10:30 here, so not far from bed, I don't think. So let's do the important work of seeing who is on at the moment. Well, that's a lagged chat. We have Rexy, we have Yogi. Rexy's doing her Murder Mystery Mondays. We might head over to Yogi, I think, because he seems to be the only brick builder that I know of that's on at the moment. I'm not going to ask what that is, Builder's Mark. Unless anyone knows of any other brick builders that are on. Look at the game. Sanding and painting. That's probably not Lego. Nah, doesn't look like it. Alright, we will get ready and head over to Yogi. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. We will be back on Wednesday. We'll be continuing this thing. If I get a bit annoyed with it and want to try to get a bit more movement, there is a small chance I may jump on to Maker's Deck and build a bit more of it on there. But for now, the plan is Wednesday. Of course, that is all barring any unforeseen issues that may crop up again. Basically, if I get a call from the hospital, that comes first. But yes, we're getting there. We are making actual progress. We're not too far from getting this done. Thank you all for joining me again. And I was about to just say, let's raid over when I haven't set the raid up. I haven't got the keyboard anywhere near me. Going really well here today. Yogi. So yeah, if you want to pop in and say hi to Rexy, we're just not popping over there because she's doing something other than brick building. I'll probably see most of you in various streams before Wednesday. Otherwise, hopefully I can see you then. Have a lovely rest of your Monday. I'll fire that up. That's in there. It is intended for mature audiences, so if curse words offend you, please consider. But yes, thank you so much for joining in. There's a raid message. We haven't got an official one yet, so we'll do that with an exclamation, I think. And boom. Thank you again. We will see you later in the week. If I can work out where my ending... There it is. Actually, use my ending screen for once this time. Thanks all. I was on a Catasaurus. I was looking for it.